is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fnmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. The Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. United States Air Force. Aim high, make a living with a career. It's a difference. The U.S. Air Force. Dale Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 40 years. Shippensburg Physical Therapy with offices in Shippensburg, Waynesboro, Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Greencastle Eye Care, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. The Sports Page, your news source for Franklin County sports, is at thesportspage.blog. Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Horace Mann, founded by educators for educators. Visit Greencastle Representative Jeff Coons, 116 South Antrim Way, Greencastle. Lecron Comfort Solutions, serving all of Franklin. Klein Tours. Visit kleintours.net for a complete tour schedule.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the campus of the Greencastle. And Greencastle last year advancing to the district semifinal game, losing 1-0 to Lampeter Strasburg. Last year with the playoff configuration that only the district champion made it to the state tournament. This year, both these teams have earned a position or earned a game, at least one game in the state tournament, as four teams will come from District 3. So win or lose tonight, the Blue Devils will have another game, whether it's Thursday in the district championship or in the first round of states. We'll know here in about 80 minutes or so as we are underway from Greencastle as the Blue Devils knock it all the way down into the Mechanicsburg end. Goaltender Ariel Fry able to pick up the rolling ball, and she will punt it back towards midfield. Greencastle in the home blue uniforms, moving from left to right. Mechanicsburg, the visiting team, in the white uniforms. They will be moving from right to left. Blue Devils with possession of the ball near midfield, trying to work it inside. Nice job there by the Mechanicsburg defense. That looked to be number 20, I believe that was number 22, Maggie Cicero. They cleared that ball away, but Greencastle able to get possession. Look to go far side to number 21, Abby Guthrie. Guthrie in the corner, able to keep it, throws it towards the goal, but cleared away by Mechanicsburg and knocked out of bounds by number 5, Maddie Mikulich.
That was some good work there by Guthrie to get to that ball and send it across.
Throw in for the Blue Devils is batted around, knocked out. And Greencastle will actually knocked out by a Blue Devil player, so the throw-in will be issued to Mechanicsburg as the Wildcats will get the ball back in play. Just under 38 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the opening half. Still no score in this one. Action has been down in the Mechanicsburg end of the field, at least for the first 90 seconds here tonight. And again, Mechanicsburg clearing the ball out of bounds. It did cross the sideline, so it'll be a throw-in for the Blue Devils. Greencastle tries to get it inside.
They're doing a good job so far. That's going to be a corner kick.
Yeah, again, the Mechanicsburg defense doing a nice job. The Blue Devils working this right side of the field. Unable to get the ball near the net, and the Greencastle will have the first corner kick of the game. That looks to be number 22,
Guthrie.
Avery Parks, who will take the shot for Greencastle.
I think that's Guthrie. And there is a shot.
Headed towards the goal by Mia Libby, I think that was, and the ball goes over the crossbar and out of bounds.
If you watch tonight, Mia Libby's probably the shortest player on the field, but she'll get a bunch of head balls tonight. She's kind of fun to watch in that regard. She scored on a header last Thursday off a corner kick, actually.
Goal kick for Mechanicsburg goes out of bounds. Last touch by a Blue Devil player, so the Wildcats will have a throw in near midfield.
One thing I looked at when I was looking at these teams was Greencastle played Northern York. There was a foul in it.
Oh, they called a foul, so it would be a free kick.
Greencastle played Northern York twice toward the end of the season and picked up 2 1-0 wins. Mechanicsburg played them first game of the year and lost 3-2. Then they played them again last Thursday and won 3-0. And they got all 3 of those goals in a span of like 3 minutes and 26 seconds. So it was a very close game except for that one quick burst.
Throw in by Mechanicsburg down into the Blue Devil end. Mechanicsburg with their first real opportunity here on the Greencastle side of the field. Bella Gerard had it and lost it. Now coming away with it for Mechanicsburg, I believe that's number 10, Molly Kleinhardt, as the ball is kicked out of bounds by the Blue Devils. And it will be a throw-in for Mechanicsburg. Nice job there by number 11 for Greencastle. That's Kendall Moats to head it out of trouble. Ball back into the midfield. Greencastle tries to chase it down. Mechanicsburg is there to gain possession of the ball. Now a battle near the 45-yard line. Ball squirts free. Moats comes up, does a nice job to drive it down into the far corner. Noblet trying to chase it down before it crosses the end line, and I think she got there, Ed.
Yeah.
But unable to maintain possession. Now Andrusic with the ball. She's guarded closely, kicks it across.
Yeah, they let some contact go there. That time it hit off the official was going to stop that one.
Say Andrusic tried to get it to Abby Wolf. Ball was too far for her.
Well, it hit off the official, and it went down toward Mechanicsburg goal, and there was a Greencastle player there, so they've got to stop that one. Unless he called a foul, which I don't think.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he would stop play if the ball hit the official because they are part of the field. So it must have been a foul on Greencastle.
That was interesting. No, I think that's the way the rule is now.
Free kick for Mechanicsburg to put the ball back in play. Battle for the ball. Coming away with it for Mechanicsburg is number 35, Gilliard.
There's Noblet going with it.
She lost it to Noblet. Noblet tried to get it up ahead, but the ball was knocked away by Mechanicsburg, now far side. Ball goes out of bounds as Maddie Coons was battling for it over there for Greencastle. I think Coons might have been the last player to touch that, so the ball will be awarded to Mechanicsburg on the throw-in. Or actually, it'll be a free kick from the far side. 5 minutes into this one, Greencastle and Mechanicsburg scoreless. Tries to get it ahead up to number 5, Miktelich.
Henson picks it off.
Henson with a nice job with the steal. Now she's going to make a nice run up the field. Tried to get it up ahead to Noblet. Couldn't get there.
I see what Greencastle's doing now. They have Mia Libby playing. She's marking up Hallie Engel. Just straight man-to-man.
Worked inside Mechanicsburg with their first scoring opportunity. Shot comes free, saved by the goaltender, and on the rebound, Mechanicsburg is able to put it into the net. So a quick attack by the Wildcats. Lexi Nelson was able to make the initial save, but I wasn't quite sure who got the goal on the rebound.
I believe it was number 5, Madison Mikulich.
Judging by the way everyone's congratulating her, I think it is Mikulich with the goal for Mechanicsburg. So the Wildcats.
One of those situations where Greencastle just couldn't get a foot on it to clear it out of there. And it bounced around a little bit, and then finally Mikulich got to it.
First goal of the game goes to the Wildcats at the 5-minute, 35-second mark of the first half. And now, Ed, the Blue Devils find themselves in a position they really haven't found themselves all year, and that's behind. Mechanicsburg, again, with the opening goal here in this first half. Now the Blue Devils.
And that's really the first time they've had it down that deep in Greencastle territory at all.
Nice job by Andrusic. Gets it up ahead to number 22.
Trying for a through pass there to Noblet, almost connected.
Noblet almost got there, but a nice job by goaltender Ariel Fry to fall on that ball, smother it.
See, Greencastle's got it. Both Parks and Andrusic playing midfield tonight, at least for now.
So I talked to Chris Noblet before the game. He said he was going to start Andrusic in the midfield and then possibly move her up to striker as the game progressed.
Yeah, that's the one thing with those three girls, Noblet, Parks, and Andrusic. They all have over 20 goals this year, but they're interchangeable. I mean, they both play. They all three of them play different positions, so you can use them how you think you need to for a certain opponent.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Throw into Mechanicsburg. And the ball's thrown in and then headed away by the Blue Devils back out of bounds. So we'll do it all again as number 35, Bella Gerard, will throw it in. Now it's deflected and comes away back to Mechanicsburg. Trying to get it inside. Nice defensive play there by number 21 for Greencastle, Abby Guthrie, as she kicks it away, but Mechanicsburg able to get possession in the midfield. Now Andrusic comes away with the loose ball. She looks to go up the field, tries to get it to number 2, Abby Wolf. Wolf throws it up ahead, too far for Noblet.
They're hitting some nice passes there, but just a little bit too much weight on them. And they're getting to the goalkeeper instead of Greencastle a teammate running onto them. But they're good ideas.
Ball gets past Noblet to Fry. Fry will put it back in play for Mechanicsburg. Now here's number 21, Abby Guthrie. She drops it back to Moats. Moats tries to get it up ahead to Noblet. Running onto that is Andrusic, but again, Ariel Fry able to come off the line and track down the loose ball. 1-0 Mechanicsburg with the lead, ticking down to 32 minutes to go here in the first half. PIAA District 3 AAA Girls Soccer Semifinal action. Again, the winner tonight will advance to the district finals on Thursday to be played at Hershey Park Stadium. Kickoff for that game, I believe, is scheduled for 5:30.
I think that's right, yeah.
Nice
could have been offsides. He did call offsides.
I think they did,
Yep.
Yeah, kind of not the quickest of whistles, but certainly the right call.
You heard
there.
a whistle? You're pretty good. We got no windows open here.
Tried to get it up to Madison Miklovich, but the offsides call was made. The Blue Devils will put it back in play with the free kick. Driven up the field. Noblet tried to run it down, but a nice defensive play there. Number 3 for Mechanicsburg. There's
going to be an opportunity if they can get to it.
Guthrie with a nice run, but
Boy,
Fry stays strong.
I'll tell you, Fry is not shy about coming out. That could be a factor later on if they can maybe catch her coming out too soon.
She took a shot from Guthrie, but was able to make the save. Back up to the midfield, Mechanicsburg with possession of the ball. Going to just throw it down the near sideline. Riley Henson's going to chase it down for Greencastle and kick it out of trouble. Comes right back to Mechanicsburg. Now the Blue Devils fighting at midfield for it. Mechanicsburg comes away with the loose ball. Shot off the side of the foot there, but Mechanicsburg will go out of bounds.
Yeah, I think what Coach Chris Noblet is thinking here is he's taking Mia Libby out of the midfield. She's pretty much going to be a shadow of Hallie Engel tonight. So losing her in midfield, he put Andrusic and Parks in midfield too. So they don't want to lose the midfield. But that, of course, will change depending on – oh, nice move there.
Engel with a beautiful move around Libby. Here she comes in. Riley Henson does a nice job coming back defensively to knock that ball away. Engel, Ed, she looked like she was about ready to do something kind of special there.
Yeah, well, she did do something special. Not one move. That was pretty classy.
Riley Henson able to get back and knock the ball away from Engel, and it will be a corner kick.
Libby's task tonight is to not let her get the ball because she's obviously very, very good when she does. And that was proof right there.
First corner kick of the night for Mechanicsburg. Official with his hand up as the teams maneuver for position in front of the net. Still waiting for the whistle, and here we go. Low kick into the box, cleared away by Greencastle, still in trouble. Blue Devils do a nice job to knock it free. Mechanicsburg scrambling for the ball, rolls to the far side. And that's going to be cleared away there, I believe, by number 2 for Greencastle, Abby Wolf. So the Blue Devils get it out of trouble, and Mechanicsburg unable to capitalize on their first corner kick of the evening. Now the ball cleared away down into the Mechanicsburg side of the field. Black will just kick it into the bench area, which will give Greencastle a throw in front of the Mechanicsburg bench. Ball back in play, headed away by Mechanicsburg. Now Greencastle's going to try and knock it up ahead to Parks. Parks can't control it. Ball cleared back to the midfield. Greencastle trying to work it up. Now here's Andrusic with the ball. Guarded closely, and a nice defensive play there by Mechanicsburg as they come away with the ball. Number 24 with it. That's Elena Williams. She knocks it up ahead.
Now Libby was not on Engel that time. Switched off for at least a little while.
Mechanicsburg looking to work the ball up the field. Greencastle, nice job on the back line to knock it free. Now Parks goes far side. Now give and go back to Parks. Parks gets around a defender, lost the ball, gets it back. Tries to weave her way in, puts a shot on goal, just misses.
Oh, man.
And the putback by Guthrie. Guthrie was too deep and was unable to have an angle to put the shot in. But a nice run there by Avery Parks almost got the equalizer for the Blue Devils.
She put a lot of work into that, too. She carried it down the sideline, and then when she made the turn, she beat 2 defenders. And actually, Abby Guthrie, if she'd been 2 paces closer to the post, she probably had an angle to get it in. But as it was, she's coming in right from the goal line, and there's no way. She hit the side of the net. But
free kick headed by Guthrie. Haley Noblet came away with it and then knocked the ball out of bounds. So a throw in for Mechanicsburg. Throw too far. Kendall Moats will try and clear it down the field. That ball's going to hit near the sideline and bounce out of bounds. So the result of that will be a throw in for Mechanicsburg as they will take possession of the ball, leading 1-0 here. Clock ticking down to 27 minutes to go in the first half.
I would say of those 13 minutes played so far, Greencastle's probably had about 65% of the possession.
There's
Here
a little bit of a misplay. Noblet with it as she kicks it off the football upright. So that will be out of bounds and a goal kick for Mechanicsburg. A little bit of a misplay there by the Mechanicsburg defense. Noblet was able to get behind the defender, but really unable to get much of a shot off on that one.
I think if she had to do that over again, she would settle the ball down and get a better shot off. I think she hit it when the ball was kind of up and it just took off.
Goal kick by Mechanicsburg. Mia Libby got a head on that as it rolls down the far side. Mechanicsburg looks to clear as they'll kick it into the bench area for a Blue Devil throw-in. Libby tries to work it forward, kicks it right to a Mechanicsburg player who clears it back to midfield. Riley Henson over there plays the ball. Ball knocked out of bounds by a Mechanicsburg player, so Greencastle will have a throw-in. Under 26 minutes to go here in the first half. Greencastle on the short end of a 1-0 score. Mechanicsburg scoring in the 5th minute of this game to take the 1-0 lead. Again, the winner tonight advances to Thursday's District 3 finals. Interesting thing, Ed, there is no third place game played in the District 3 tournament. The team that loses in the semifinal to the champion will be deemed as the 3rd seed in the state tournament, and the team that loses to the runner-up will be the 4th seed.
I don't have a problem with that.
So no third place game.
A lot of districts do that, even in basketball and stuff. I always thought that was probably not a bad way to go.
So again, both these teams have advanced to the state tournament, so even a loss tonight for one team will not end their season. Now here's Andrusik that's Avery Parks with the ball. Parks gets it up to Libby. Libby tried to find some open space, but a nice job there by the Mechanicsburg defense to come away with it. Engel's going to look to counterattack. Riley Henson does a nice job to get in her way, and Engel's just going to throw it downfield where there's nobody there, and that will roll slowly to Lexi Nelson, the Blue Devil goalkeeper. Nelson will put the ball back in play. Kick it up. Libby will head it forward. Number 2 chasing it down. That is Abby Wolf. Now the ball comes free. Avery Parks with it for Greencastle. Far side. Looks to bring it to the middle of the field to Libby. Libby kicks it ahead to Parks. Parks throws it on goal, and an easy save there for Ariel Fry. But Ed, the Blue Devils are doing the attacking right now, getting some shots on goal. And I mean, that's really all you can do is you have to put it on goal if you want to score.
That's correct. Yeah, there was absolutely nothing wrong with that. Just she would rather had the shot go to either side. But they're getting some chances. That's good, a good sign. And really, Mechanicsburg have one chance, but they took advantage of it.
Again, our score 1-0 as we are approaching the midway part of the first half. 23 minutes, 40 seconds to go. John Freeman and Ed Gottwal's with you live from Cayley Field in Greencastle. Long ball up the field and kicked out of trouble there by the Blue Devils. So it will be a throw-in for Mechanicsburg. Gilliard will do the throw-in for the Wildcats. She looks to put it into the corner, trying to get it to Engel. Engel lost it, and Kendall Motes will clear it out of trouble for now, but Mechanicsburg was able to try and push the ball back up into Greencastle territory, but it goes out of bounds, and a quick throw-in for the Blue Devils. Andrusik with the ball, weaves her way up the field. She has some space. Tries to get it ahead.
There's Noblet.
To Noblet. She's there. Gets around the goalkeeper. Can she get it in?
Oh, my.
She can't. Just ran out of real estate. Noblet with the best opportunity for a Blue Devil goal this evening was able to get past Ariel Fry and had the open net, but the ball rolling just too far in front of her.
Well, she had to put something on the ball to get it past Fry, and when she did, it just carried right out of bounds. Had some top spin on it, carried right out of bounds. Grass field, that was a goal.
So the Blue Devils, again, their best opportunity to score. And just an unlucky break for Greencastle.
They're knocking at the door.
Free kick for the Wildcats.
This is one of those situations where with as much possession and as many opportunities they're getting, you have to get something out of it, because otherwise, A, you get frustrated, and B, the other team, if they turn it around, it gives them a lot more confidence.
Nice job by Libby there to get the ball back for Greencastle. Here's Andrusic. She tries to go through a Mechanicsburg defender. Nice job there by Mayernick.
Greencastle's moving the ball very well. I really like what I'm seeing here.
Into the middle of the field, Libby goes far side to Parks. Parks held up by a defender. Ball kicked away. Engel comes away with it near midfield. Now she's going to go across, but Kendall Motes is there for Greencastle. Nice job on the defensive line by Motes to get possession of the ball. And now Gilliard's just going to drive it deep into Greencastle territory. Henson will just kick it up over her head back towards midfield, scramble for the ball. Mechanicsburg able to come away with it.
That was very close to being offside.
And that's exactly what the call was. That's the reason it was close to offsides, is because it was offsides.
Now,
so Engel just a little bit in front of the defender there, called for offsides.
Coach Noblet has changed his tactics again. Libby is no longer man-marking Engel. She's up playing midfield now, and looks like they put Parks up front.
Riley Henson.
Parks and Noblet are up on the front line now.
Gets it into play on that. Noblet tried to get it to Parks, but the ball cleared away. Noblet trying to go to the ball will be called for the foul. 2 hands in the back of a defender will usually get you a whistle.
Especially if there's an official right there.
Fairly easy call there for the official. So the foul on Greencastle, and Mechanicsburg will put the ball back in play with a free kick. Wildcats with the ball on a 1-0 lead. Far side, that appears to be trying to get a number. It's kind of hard to get numbers up here. Engel has it there. And a nice job by the Blue Devil defense.
Going to be a corner kick for Mechanicsburg.
I think that was Abby Wolf that got in there and knocked the ball free. Ball did go over the end line, so as Ed said, that is a corner kick. The second of the night for Mechanicsburg. Into the box it goes. Henson got a head on it to clear it. Ball still in some danger, but Greencastle is able to get it out of trouble. Mechanicsburg will drive it back towards the box. Again, cleared away by the Blue Devil defense.
It's interesting to me that they have Engel taking the corner kicks. You'd think you'd want her on the end of those kicks, but I guess she must be that much better at taking them.
And Drusick with a long ball up the field, trying to get it to Noblet. Nice job by the Mechanicsburg defense to take the ball away from.
Yeah, it's Kyra Dillon there playing center defense.
Now Andrusic has a little bit of open space here coming down the near side.
Throws for Parks.
Across the field, has Parks.
Not a great first touch there by Parks, which is unusual.
And Mechanicsburg comes away with it.
Nice job there by, they called a handball. Ooh.
So Riley Henson did a nice job to step in front of the Mechanicsburg player, take possession of the ball, but touching it with the hand or arm, so the ball will go back to Mechanicsburg. Long kick down the field, headed away by the Blue Devils. Mechanicsburg with possession of the ball at the 30-yard line. Back to the middle of the field. Mia Libby's there to take it away. Now Libby to Andrusic. Andrusic trying to get it to Libby. Libby lost possession, now gets it back. And again, a fight for the ball at midfield. And it looks like Mechanicsburg's going to come away with it. Now Libby with the ball, going up front to Guthrie. Guthrie with a chance down the right side. 2 defenders chasing her.
That'll be he didn't. Yeah, that deflected, but I guess not.
Yeah, I think Guthrie. I think that was her plan.
Yeah.
I think she was trying to kick it off the leg of a defender, but just unable to do that. So a goal kick for the Wildcats. Clock ticking down to 18 minutes to go here in the opening half. Mechanicsburg with a 1-0 lead over Greencastle. PIAA District 3 AAA Girls Semifinal Soccer action. Again, the winner advances to Thursday's district final. Mechanicsburg looking to participate in their 4th consecutive district final.
There's a handball called against Mechanicsburg.
Blue Devils looking to return to the finals for the first time in 7 years. Again, Greencastle was a district champion back in 2014. Mechanicsburg, the defending District 3 AAA champions.
This will be Henson taking a free kick.
Free kick in a dangerous spot. Henson, nice shot on net. And
wow.
That goes over, or I guess.
I think that must have hit the football goalpost and come straight down because it looked like it hit the back of the net. Some of the fans are suggesting the keeper touched it. I don't know if they.
I couldn't tell from here if it either hit the upright or hit the crossbar, which would immediately put it out of bounds.
Yes.
Or the goalie got a hand on it. I couldn't tell from here, but then again, we're far away and the officials are a lot closer.
Great shot by Henson, though.
Chip into the middle, trying to get it to Noblet, cleared away by Mechanicsburg. Blue Devils with possession. Henson with the ball at the 30-yard line. She can't get it moved forward. Loose ball picked up by Mechanicsburg. Now they're going to look to reset the offense here. Pass up ahead.
Ooh. Swing and a miss.
Knocked away. Now that's Kendall Moats who's going to clear it away for Greencastle. Gets it up to Guthrie. Guthrie has it and loses it. And the ball's going to roll towards the sideline and out of bounds. Last touched by the Wildcats. Quick throw in for the Blue Devils. Guthrie battling for it. That's cleared away by the Blue Devils. Midfield, Mechanicsburg with the ball. Clock ticking down to 16 minutes to go in the opening half. Long ball up ahead to Noblet. She had a little bit of room. Now knocked off the ball.
That's a foul.
And that will be a foul called on number 3, Alexandra Black. As she bumped Noblet. Noblet went to the ground and the foul was called.
That was probably not a bad strategic foul, to be honest with you, because Haley was getting ready to roll. And so this gives Henson another shot. She's actually closer this time than she was last time, if she wants to take it that way.
Henson about 25 yards from goal, near side in front of us. Left-footed kicker. She will.
Now this time they put.
Here's the kick by Henson. She's going to throw it towards
Ooh.
the far post. Tried to hook it around, but the ball goes wide and out of bounds. So it will be a goal kick for the Wildcats.
Her leg is a good weapon on that. I think it's probably worth taking a shot. Maybe at some point she would like to maybe change it up and try to find a head in there somewhere, but I don't have any problem with her taking those long balls.
Substitution for Greencastle, Olivia Russell into the game. As the goal kick taken by Mechanicsburg. Ball comes free. Greencastle able to get possession.
It's a handball there.
And the Mechanicsburg player, I think it's number 16, Julia Mayernick. She's saying it hit her shoulder, but the official does disagree. And we know who wins that argument.
Yep, it did take kind of the spin on it, gave it a funny bounce. Here's Henson again.
Henson from about 35 yards just going to chip it into the box, and that's going to go wide and out of play. No real threat there.
I'm not sure if she was – that was a different kind of shot. I think she might have been wanting somebody to run onto that, but they didn't get the message, I think, because that wasn't one of her normal shots.
Ball sails out of bounds, so it will be a goal kick for Mechanicsburg.
Greencastle with a 7-1 edge in shots so far. But Mechanicsburg's only shot went in.
They made their shot count. Again, that goal by Mechanicsburg about 5.5 minutes into the game gives them the 1-0 lead that they still hold, as we are now under 14 minutes to go here in the first half. Greencastle has dominated the play for the most part in this first half, Ed. But again, like you said, Mechanicsburg with one real good opportunity, and they took advantage of it.
Yep.
Ball knocked out of bounds in front of the Blue Devil bench. Throw into Mechanicsburg. Battle on the far side. Greencastle is able to clear it ahead. Nice job there by the Blue Devils. They get the ball back to midfield. Greencastle with the ball. Noblet tries to make a play. Can't quite get there. Ball comes free. That's Russell with it. She drops it off to Parks. Now a long ball up ahead. Trying to get it to Noblet. She's double teamed. Ball comes free, and there's a shot by Libby. Didn't get a lot on that shot, Ed, and the save made by Ariel Fry.
She didn't, and I believe the center defender there, Kyra Dillon, got a little piece of that too, slowed it down. But that was very promising looking for Greencastle.
Ball came free. Libby was in the right place at the right time, able to get a shot off.
They're definitely stronger offensively with Libby up there in midfield.
Battle at midfield. Mechanicsburg comes away with it. Engel tries to kick it up ahead. Running down the far side, that will be number 7 for Greencastle, Riley Henson, but she lost it. Now Henson's going to track it down, able to get it back, does a nice job.
Wow, that's two mistakes in a row by Henson. You're not going to see that very often.
Engel near the top of the box trying to look for some room. Throws it near side. Kendall Moats tries to clear it. Nice job there by Mechanicsburg to head it back into the box, but Lexi Nelson's going to chase that down.
Probably a smart play to let that one go back. She can punt it out further than when their kicks have been here lately. There's possibilities.
Bouncing ball to midfield, trying to get it up ahead.
Parks is there.
To Andrusic. She tries to get around a defender. There's some contact.
Yep,
Players on the turf and a whistle.
Yep.
And the
Andrusic
foul
was off to the races there, too.
Foul called on the Wildcats. Greencastle with the free kick. Avery Parks will take it. 32 yards from net.
And she's fully capable of hitting one from here, too.
Greencastle with 6 players in front of the net. Parks tries to go far side looking for Libby. Too high for Mia, and the ball goes out of bounds untouched, so it will be a goal kick for Mechanicsburg. 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the opening half. Again, the Wildcats with a 1-0 lead. Greencastle controlling the pace of play here in this first half. And Mechanicsburg with the only goal in the 1-0 lead, and a foul there called on Haley Noblet. So Engel will put the ball back in play. She kicks it over everyone, and now Nelson's going to come up and clear the ball back to midfield. Parks with the ball for Greencastle, looking for some open space, gets around a defender, does a nice job to get around a second defender. Now here come the Blue Devils. Andrusic with the ball near side. Looking for a teammate, not seeing anything. Now she's able to get through a couple of defenders.
Nice ball. There's found Parks.
Throw it into the middle of the field to Parks. Parks goes around the defender, tries to get a left-footed shot off, and that just goes wide. So, Ed, we talked about in the pregame show, Courtney Andrusic, Avery Parks, and Haley Noblet, the Blue Devil 3 goal scorers, scoring close to 70 goals this season. Right there, 2 of the 3 almost equalized this game.
Yep, they've got some great moves, and they put them on display right there. But once again, even though she hit the ball well, did not find the right place. She hit it a little wide.
Mechanicsburg puts the ball back in play with the free kick. Greencastle comes away with possession. Kendall Moats near side. Kicks it up ahead to Noblet. Noblet down the right wing into the corner. Tries to chip it into the box, but unable to get it there. Hits the side of the net out of bounds. So once again, yet another goal kick for Mechanicsburg.
They're just swarming it right now, but the defense is holding up.
Under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Greencastle on the short end of a 1-0.
Great move by Andrusic there.
Andrusic trying to get around a couple of defenders, was unable to. Now here's Noblet near side. Looking for some space, gets it to Andrusic. Mechanicsburg really packing the box deep inside to Parks. Unable to control that.
Yeah, she trapped it down, but it went to the wrong side.
Ball cleared away back to Libby, middle of the field. She looks to go left foot, far side. Stops, gets around a defender, but can't get around a second defender. And a nice job there by Mechanicsburg to clear it back to midfield. And we have a whistle
timeout.
And a player down on the far side.
That was good timing by the official there to call that, because Greencastle clearly had possession.
Yeah, not sure exactly what happened.
I can't see a number down there either.
As time has been stopped with 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half for an injured player. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here listening to Blue Devil Girls Soccer on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpenbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience. But where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we will help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the United States Air Force. Call 1-800-423-USAF or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by Technical Sergeant Kevin Patrick of the United States Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
Victory Lane Tire and Alignment of Greencastle offers a wide range of general automotive repair services. We have any brand of new tires, alignments, auto repairs, stain inspection, and custom exhaust work. Victory Lane Tire and Alignment, 11,011 John Wayne Drive, Greencastle. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Phone 717-597-3597.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
And welcome back to Cayley Field. We are set to get back as the injured player walked off the field. Ed, were you able to get a number on that?
It's either 16 Julia Meyernick or 10 Molly Kleinert. Her ponytail was kind of...
Say the injury happened on the far side of the field. It makes it difficult for us to see a number. But the player did appear to walk off the field under her own power, which, again, is always a good sign. Yeah, number 10 is on the field, so that 16. Must have been number 16, Julia Meyernick, the injured player. Again, she walked to her bench. So we're back underway here. Clock down, 8:25 to go in the opening half. Greencastle trailing Mechanicsburg 1-0. PIAA District 3 AAA.
There's a foul.
Girls soccer action semifinal. Again, the winner tonight will face the winner of Elko and Redland. Those two schools playing right now at Earl Bostic Stadium at Cedar Crest High School in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Shot on goal by the Blue Devils. One hopper fielded there cleanly by Ariel Fry. So again, another shot on goal for the Blue Devils. Another save for Mechanicsburg.
She's actually only had to make 2 saves so far, even though Greencastle has 12 shots.
Cleared down the field. Chasing it down is Kendall Motes. She picks it up, throws it back in for the Blue Devils, right to a Mechanicsburg player. Nice job by Noblet to take it back and kick it out of play. But again, Mechanicsburg will keep possession of the ball on the throw. And number 35, Bella Gilliard, gets it back into play. And a ball kicked off of a Mechanicsburg player. Noblet quickly throws it in. And a nice job there by Black to get a foot on it. Knock it out of bounds. Again, the Blue Devils are moving the ball up the field. But again, really unable to get much going here against this Mechanicsburg defense. And again, just a little, the Blue Devils try and push it up the field, and Mechanicsburg just chips it out of bounds. So yet another throw in for the Blue Devils. Libby can't keep her feet, and the ball's going to be cleared down the field, and it looks like it's going to stay in bounds.
Didn't think so at first, but nice turn there. I think it was Carly Bubeck.
She gets it up ahead to Avery Parks. Parks tried to get it to Noblet, racing down the near sideline. Too far for Noblet. Ball goes out of bounds.
Just a little too much speed on that one.
And Mechanicsburg with yet another throw in. Motes is going to chase that down. Lost it to Mikkeltich. She's the goal scorer for Mechanicsburg. She's just going to push it towards goal. And Nelson's going to come out and pick up the loose ball for Greencastle. Down to 6 minutes to go here in the opening half. Mechanicsburg again with the early goal and a 1-0 lead. Blue Devils have spent the past 30 minutes trying to get an equalizer with no luck. And again, a long ball up the field trying to get it to Courtney Andrusik. Too far for her.
Those plays are going to have trouble working if Fry's going to come out that far. The 2 times they've been really dangerous is when they had, like, Andrusik and Parks used their skill to get inside the box and then got a decent look. Those aren't necessarily easy to get, but the long ball right now has none of them connected yet.
Nice job there by Riley Henson. She kicks the ball back up the field for the Blue Devils. Mia Libby, far side. Greencastle attacking down the left side of the field. That was number 2 with the ball, Abby Wolf. She lost it, went out of bounds.
I think it was kicked out by Mechanicsburg.
I think they're going to say it's a Blue Devil throw,
Yep.
and that's exactly what it is. Throw into Libby. She tries to get it over a defender. She did a nice job getting it past the defender, but once again, Ariel Fry is there to pick up the loose ball. Very active goaltender, Ed.
Yes, indeed.
She's done a lot of good things tonight for this Mechanicsburg team.
They had 10 shutouts this year, so obviously their defense is doing pretty well.
Greencastle with the ball.
Noblet again trying to.
Black kicked it off Noblet, went out of bounds, and it should be a throw in for Mechanicsburg, and that's exactly what it is. Yeah. Fight for the ball. Riley Henson with it. Ball goes out of bounds. Greencastle with possession.
Substitution coming in.
Check the number on that. Looks to be number 21 for Greencastle. Yep. Abby Guthrie, one of the Blue Devil starters, back into the game. And a throw in by the Blue Devils, taken by Kendall Motes. She gets it to number 21. That was Guthrie. Ball comes free. Mia Libby with it, turns, kicks it down the far side, or down the near side. Andrusic gives chase. She's able to keep it in play. Nice job by Andrusic. Now she comes down into the box. Left-footed shot towards goal, cleared away by Mechanicsburg. Now here's Libby with a shot from about 20 yards away and an easy save again for Ariel Fry. So again, Greencastle able to get shots on goal, but not really threatening the net that much.
She hasn't really had to make a hard save yet. I would have think Andrusic made a couple great moves to get that ball in position, but I think if she'd thrown a pass in there to toward the other post, Parks was right in there with nobody on her.
Under 3 minutes to go until halftime.
Of course, as we were saying the other day, you got a scorer like Andrusic, you don't really get too concerned about her not taking shots because she obviously has a knack for scoring. But there are some times when maybe the shot isn't the thing.
Ball cleared away by Mechanicsburg. Riley Henson comes away with it for the Blue Devils, working the ball up the far side. Goes out of bounds. Will be a throw in for Greencastle.
Nice crowd here tonight. It wasn't nearly as many on Thursday, but then there was a football game that night and there was a volleyball district playoff too. So you can tell it makes a difference there tonight. Good turnout.
Ball put back into play and quickly kicked out of bounds by Mechanicsburg. So again, another throw in for the Blue Devils. Battle along the far sideline, cleared out of play, back to midfield and out of bounds. So Greencastle will try again on the throw in. And again, ball kicked out of bounds by Mechanicsburg. Now Libby off the quick throw in. Tries to work it down the far side. Nice job by Mechanicsburg to clear it away. As that ball was kicked free. I think that was Elena Williams, number 24, that was able to kick the ball out of trouble for Mechanicsburg. Now Henson with it. Comes across to Bubeck. Bubeck back to Henson.
Oh.
Henson tried to throw it towards the goal, but the ball was deflected. And ricochets back towards the Greencastle goal. Henson did a nice job to chase back and get it. Now both teams just kind of stuck in the midfield here trying to.
Greencastle having trouble completing a pass here.
Now Henson's just going to kick it up the field right back to the Mechanicsburg defensive line, and they'll just do the exact same thing. So I guess that if you're Mechanicsburg with under a minute to go here in the first half, you're more than happy to just trade possessions because you have the lead. Again, down to 40 seconds to go in the opening half. Nelson kicks the ball back to midfield. Loose ball. Andrusic tries to chase it down, gets it for Greencastle on the far side. In traffic, tries to go through a couple of defenders. Nice job again by the Mechanicsburg defense.
And she's down, too. Oh, she's getting back up, I guess.
Motes puts it up ahead. Again, that's Avery Parks trying to make something happen, but just not a lot of area to move down on that end of the field.
Well, they've been able to get past one, but not two or three.
Clock down under 10 seconds to go. Throw in for the Blue Devils. And it looks like we're going to go to halftime with Mechanicsburg with the lead 1-0. So 40 minutes of soccer have been played here in Greencastle. And again, Mechanicsburg's Madison Mikulich with the only goal of the game 5 minutes into the game. And the Wildcats again with that 1-0 lead over Greencastle.
I have Greencastle with 12 shots, Mechanicsburg with just that one. Corners, the Wildcats have 2 to Greencastle's 1. Offside, Mechanicsburg had 2-0 for Greencastle, and fouls, I had 6 for Greencastle, 5 for Mechanicsburg. And saves would be 4 for Fry for Mechanicsburg and none for Greencastle.
So Mechanicsburg, as we said, they are the defending District 3 champions. They have been to the district finals 3 consecutive years, looking to go for their 4th year. And through 40 minutes of soccer, they are in position to return to Hershey to play for a district championship. We're going to take a break and be back. You're listening to Blue Devil Soccer on the F&M Trust Sports Network, midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog, WRGG 93.7 FM, and WRGG.org.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience, but where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we will help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the United States Air Force. Call 1-800-423-USAF or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by Technical Sergeant Kevin Patrick of the United States Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
Victory Lane Tire and Alignment of Greencastle offers a wide range of general automotive repair services. We have any brand of new tires, alignments, auto repairs, state inspection, and custom exhaust work. Victory Lane Tire and Alignment, 11,011 John Wayne Drive, Greencastle. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Phone 717-597-3597.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Franklin Pet and Hardware Center in Chambersburg presents the 19th Annual Pet Extravaganza Sale, Friday, December 15th from 4 to 7 p.m. Pet photos with Santa, 20% off the entire store from 4 to 7, and a free 4x6 photo with Santa. Franklin Pet and Hardware Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Phone 717-263-2624.
MidBandBroadcasting.com.
And welcome back to Cayley Field on the campus of the Greencastle Antrim School District. Halftime of the PIAA District 3 AAA girls soccer matchup between Greencastle and Mechanicsburg. Again, the winner this evening will be advancing to Thursday's District 3 finals, where they will take on the winner of Elko and Redland, two schools playing right at this time in Lebanon, to determine who the other finalist will be. Trying to find a score online, not seeing anything yet, so not sure what's going on in that game. It's also started at 7 o'clock, so assuming that that game is also at halftime, just like we are here.
It is scoreless at halftime.
Oh, Ed was able to find a score.
Yep. Just like this one, one team's dominated. Elko has 11 shots, 5 on goal. Redland 4 shots, 1 on goal. Here it's 12 shots, 4 on goal, and 1 shot, 1 on goal in the net. Unfortunately,
which is all that counts in this sport.
That's correct.
Ed, Greencastle with the half again, trailing 1-0 to Mechanicsburg. If you're head coach Chris Noblet, what are you telling your team right now? Again, you've pretty much controlled play in the first 40 minutes of this game, unable to get a goal. What do you tell your team right now to keep them in this game and try and get that equalizer?
Well, I think they know they're in the game. I mean, they're dominating play. There's no question of that. In fact, I'm surprised. I did not think they'd be able to dominate Mechanicsburg like this. But they have to keep doing that. Just keep punching the ball in there. So far, I think the strategy of kicking the ball long and try to run onto it has not worked too well in the middle of the field because goalkeeper Ariel Fry is coming out and getting everything. So I think you either go deep down the wings, or I think you try to keep using Courtney Andrusic and Avery Parks in the middle, kind of clear out some space for them, almost like in basketball, just let them go one-on-one, because they've got some great moves. And the best chances they've had so far tonight, except for the one for Haley Noblet, was after they made some really nice moves with the ball. So it may be just rely on some individual skills and hope they get themselves set up for a really good shot.
So you have to be impressed with what Mechanicsburg has done. After they scored the goal, again, we've said Greencastle has controlled the play. The ball has been in the Mechanicsburg end for most of that first half, but Greencastle never really had a good opportunity to score. I think it's the Mechanicsburg defense. They're content just to sit back and deny Greencastle and just keep kicking the ball out of trouble, and they'll be more than happy to walk away with a 1-0 victory, I would think.
Yeah, their defense is not – they haven't really shown very good transition when they get the ball in defense up to the front. That's mostly because of Greencastle's high pressure. But I do think you're right. I think they're right now they're settling for just kicking the ball away, out of bounds if necessary, whatever. They don't really seem to care about that. They got the lead, Right. That's a big factor. But again, Greencastle's defense and midfield have done a really great job of holding that ball in there, keeping it on the offensive end. I just think sooner or later they're going to score.
You hope so.
I mean, I know how soccer is. I've been with it. I've done it my whole life. I know that there are some games where you totally dominate, give up one fluky goal, and you can't punch one in. I hope that's not the way it turns out tonight, but it's got the makings of it.
Right.
Because that goal Mechanicsburg scored was pretty soft.
One of those things for Greencastle. You have to keep plugging away. Hope you get a lucky bounce. Somebody, the ball finds somebody's foot in front with some space and able to put the ball into the net and try and tie this. Yeah. Again, Greencastle, their second straight year making it to the district semifinals, and again they lost last year 1-0 to Lampeter Strasburg. So
yeah, I'm sure they're frustrated now, but you got to keep thinking we got 40 more minutes. That's a lot of soccer, and they only need one to at least get it to overtime. So you can't start thinking bad thoughts. You have to keep thinking, hey, we're dominating this game, we're doing well. We just got to score a goal.
Halftime about 90 seconds ago till we get things ready to go back here. As we will be starting the second half again, Greencastle trailing Mechanicsburg 1-0.
And I will say, Greencastle defense has done a great job on Hallie Engel. She really has not had an opportunity yet. She did take I think they did take a corner kick.
They had a couple corners, yeah.
But they've been able to neutralize her by keeping the ball on offense pretty much. So they just have to keep Greencastle's defense can't let her loose though, because she's as good a goal scorer as she is. You know, one opportunity she could really hurt you bad.
Both teams are back to their respective bench areas. We're under 50 seconds to go here in the halftime break, and we'll be getting ready to get the second half underway here in this PIAA District 3 AAA girls soccer semifinal match. Again, Greencastle here in the second half. If they're going to get this game tied up, they're going to have to look to Parks, Andrusic, and Noblet. Those three have scored 72 goals, or excuse me, 74 goals coming up to tonight's game. So the big three for Greencastle will need to come through here in this second half if the Blue Devils want to continue on in the district tournament. Yeah,
it does fall off a little bit after that. Libby has 10 goals and Olivia Russell has 7. You know, a lot of time you're playing some bad teams. Those three girls, the top three, are going to sit down for a while and give someone else a chance. Not the case tonight. They'll be going for the duration.
Both teams are returning to the field. They will switch sides for the second half. Greencastle in the all-blue home uniforms. They will be moving from right to left. Across the screen, Mechanicsburg, who will kick off to start the second half. They are in the road white uniforms on what is actually at a pretty nice night for November in central Pennsylvania. It looks like most of the players going with short sleeves, so considering what we have seen some Novembers, actually a very nice night to play sports outside.
It's going to be getting cold here very soon, like maybe tomorrow, but tonight's all right.
Underway here in the second half, Greencastle able to get possession, but the ball knocked out of bounds by Mia Libby. And again, Libby with a header there that goes out of bounds. So 2 quick throw-ins here for Mechanicsburg to start the second half.
Libby's just relentless on his head ball. She just, first of all, she keeps after it really well. And second of all, her timing is really good. Because she's not going to out-jump too many people. Just her tenacity and timing.
Now a throw-in for the Blue Devils. Shayna Overcash gets the ball back in play for Greencastle. Mechanicsburg able to come up with it, trying to get it up to Angle. Nice job by Riley Henson, trying to keep the ball away from Angle. Now Henson goes to the ground, and a foul's going to be called on Angle. Henson a little slow getting up, but she appears to be just fine. And she will take the free kick to get the ball back into play. Just underway here in the second half, 38 minutes, 45 seconds to go in regulation. Mechanicsburg with a 1-0 lead. The Wildcats scoring 5 minutes into the game. And so far have been able to make it hold up. As a scramble for the ball near midfield, Andrusic had it for a second and lost it. Now the ball kicked back to midfield. Henson tried to clear
player went down there. Henson kicked the ball, and it ended up hitting the girl right in the face.
Yeah, she took that square.
And the official immediately signals time.
He was only about 5 yards away. He knew right away.
And that will bring the Mechanicsburg coaching staff and trainers onto the field.
Can't see the number.
As Greencastle's Riley Henson just trying to clear the ball down the field.
Yeah, that's just one of those things that unfortunately happens.
So again, we'll try and get a number for you for the Mechanicsburg player that's on the turf.
It is.
Quickly, that's going to be number 5. That's the goal scorer, Maddie Mikletich. Tell you what, she took a good shot to the face head, but she did not stay down very long.
Nope.
Quickly pops back up, and now she will walk on her own back to the bench.
She looks okay.
Yeah, certainly.
Doesn't look wobbly or anything. She probably just took it. Hopefully she took it on the side of the head.
So she will walk to the bench with her coach, and Greencastle will get the ball back in play here near midfield. 38 minutes, 21 seconds to go in regulation as the clock was stopped for the injury. She's back to her bench area, so we are just about ready to get things going here. I guess we have to wait for a substitute. I guess 2 substitutes will come in for Mechanicsburg. It's going to try and get numbers for you. once we get everything set up and organized, we will be back to action here.
One of them was Emma Stover, number 15. Not sure who the other one was.
And
2, I think.
The whistle is blown.
Or number 3, Alexander Black.
And we are back to action. Overcash with the ball for Greencastle. She lost it. Quickly up ahead, tried to get it to number 10 for Mechanicsburg. That's Molly Kleinert, but she can't control it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Greencastle with the throw in.
Oh, here goes Engel. Henson right with her. Now she gets help from Bubeck.
Henson with a nice job to slow Engel down, and Carly Bubeck able to come over and clear the loose ball out of trouble. Anytime you see Engel get that ball in space, Ed, you just kind of hold your breath.
Yep.
Throw in for Mechanicsburg goes off the leg of a Mechanicsburg player, so the Blue Devils will have the throw in. Noblet tries to kick it to herself. Now the ball comes free to Libby. Back to Henson. Henson tries to get it up to the midfield to Noblet. Noblet tries to force it forward, but a nice job there by Black for Mechanicsburg. And then Bubeck can't quite get possession of the ball. It's going to roll free. Bubeck's going to be able to chase it down and kick it across the sideline on the far side. So
that must have deflected off a Mechanicsburg player. So far, Mechanicsburg's been doing better with possession in this half than they did the first half. It's only 3 minutes in, but.
Long ball down the far side by Greencastle. Nice job there by Black to chase it down.
And there's no win advantage tonight.
Throw in for the Blue Devils, trying to get that into Avery Parks, but Parks unable to come up with the loose ball. Mechanicsburg able to clear it away out of bounds into the Greencastle bench area. Throw in for the Blue Devils. Trying to get it inside. Again, the Mechanicsburg defense doing a nice job. Now here's Parks with a left foot, tries to work it inside. No, that wasn't Parks. I'm not sure who that was.
And
that was Andrewsic.
Yeah, she tried a shot. Got blocked by one of the defenders.
Well, the Greencastle defenders trying to get the ball, trying to get possession, kicked out of bounds by the Blue Devils, so it'll be a throw in for Mechanicsburg. Clock ticking down to 36 minutes to go in regulation. Mechanicsburg with a 1-0 lead.
The Wildcats have basically put Engel up top, unless they have possession up there. Then they bring some other players up, but she's kind of a lone attacker up there for the most part.
Throw in. Libby had it, tries to force her way through a Mechanicsburg defender, but the ball's knocked out of bounds off of Libby. So a throw in for the Wildcats. They throw it right to a Blue Devil player. Up ahead to Noblet. She's going to kick it, tried to get it up ahead to Andrewsic. Now Noblet, again, working it down the field. Noblet still with possession of the ball. Tries to work it around a defender, but a nice job there by Mechanicsburg. Now Mia Libby had it for a second. She lost it. And Mechanicsburg will just clear it up to midfield. Battle at midfield for the ball. Libby comes away with it for Greencastle. Gets it to the middle of the field to Parks. Parks tries to get it ahead to Andrewsic. Andrewsic trying to go through two defenders. And that's just a little too much to ask, as Mechanicsburg once again will clear it away. And it looks like Mechanicsburg has 5 defenders along that back line.
I can believe that.
Which is going to make it very difficult for the Blue Devils.
Yep. Maybe that strategy I was talking about at halftime is not going to work.
Throw in for Mechanicsburg. They can't possess it. Libby fighting for it on the far sideline. She kicks it off a Mechanicsburg player. Throw in for the Blue Devils. Mia Libby will handle those chores. She tries to get it up ahead to Andrewsic, headed away by Mechanicsburg. Libby's going to try again on a throw in. Now here's Noblet with the ball far side. She tries to put it into the box. The defender is there for Mechanicsburg.
We got a chance.
Free. Shot on
goal, baby.
Just over the crossbar.
That was Parks. That was Greencastle's first shot of the second half, and it was the best chance they've had all game. Parks just got a little bit under it there.
So again, we've been saying just work the ball up the field, get in position, hope for a break. Parks was able to get an opening and did get a beautiful shot off, just a little bit too high. And again, just over the crossbar.
Too much. They're when they're trying their through balls and trying to kick it over the defense, they're just putting too much on it. Either Fry's been able to come out to the ones in the middle, or they've gone too far out of bounds. Just a little less touch, or a little more touch maybe.
Goal kick for the Wildcats. Riley Henson with it. She tries to get it up ahead to Parks. Parks lost possession. Now Mechanicsburg's just going to once again clear it back up to the midfield. Riley Henson chips it up ahead to Andrusic, and Black was there for Mechanicsburg to kick that ball out of danger. Greencastle comes near side. Mechanicsburg able to take possession. Now Henson.
I think Engel was offsides on that one.
Henson tried to save it. I think she might have made contact with Engel, and Engel was limping. I'm not sure if maybe Henson got a knee into Engel as they were both going for the ball, but Engel is limping pretty. She does appear to be okay. She'll stay in the game. And the ball does cross the sideline as Aubrey Smith tried to save it for the Blue Devils. Throw in coming for Mechanicsburg. Greencastle will come away with possession of the ball. And Druzic tries to get it up ahead to Noblet. Noblet with it.
Take off, Haley. Take off, Haley.
Down the near sideline, tries to get around the defender. And again, Alexandra Black, who's done a nice job defensively for Mechanicsburg all night long, in control there. Able to clear the ball away from Noblet across the sideline, so it'll be a throw-in for the Blue Devils.
Thought Noblet might have a chance to turn that corner, but Black did a great job cutting her off.
Throw in headed away. Now a little chip up high by Libby. A couple of Blue Devils trying to track that down.
That was a better idea by Libby.
But Fry was there to pull the ball out of the sky and out of trouble for Mechanicsburg.
That time Fry didn't come out too far toward it. If one of the Greencastle players had been able to just take a different angle, they might have been able to get it before she did. But
loose ball in the middle of the field, overcast for the Blue Devils. Tries to clear it down the field. Ball comes free into the Greencastle end.
I think they're going to be content with just dumping them down in there and seeing if they can get some possession at some point. But so far, Greencastle defense doing good job.
And again, Mechanicsburg with possession of the ball. Trying
Look
to
out.
get it up ahead. Now a run for Mechanicsburg.
Nice save by
that was Henson there. So the ball was jumped over Alexis Nelson, but Riley Henson was able to clear it away as Molly Kleinert with an opportunity to score the second goal of the game for Mechanicsburg.
I actually thought that was offsides, but the official was about 5, 6, 7 yards behind the play on that one.
So Mechanicsburg with their best goal-scoring opportunity the second half. And a nice job by Riley Henson to hustle back and clear that ball away from the goal. That ball was in the goal mouth, ready to go in. But it will be a corner kick for the Wildcats. Not sure why the delay here, but the clock has been stopped. I think they're going to say it's a throw-in. Yeah, there's going to be a throw-in. I think maybe it's a discussion with the officials on where that ball went out of bounds near the corner flag, but it did appear to clearly go out on the sideline as opposed to the end line. So another throw-in by Mechanicsburg, cleared away by Mia Libby. Noblet tries to chase it down on the far sideline. She can't quite get there. Ball goes out of bounds. And it will be a throw-in for Mechanicsburg near their bench area. Clock ticking down to 30 minutes to go in regulation. Mechanicsburg hanging on to that 1-0 lead. Both teams with nice opportunities to score here in the second half. Neither team able to capitalize. Blue Devil throw in headed free by Mechanicsburg. Now here's Engel. She had it, and a nice defensive play there by the Blue Devils to get it away from her. Now a loose ball on the near sideline, picked up by Greencastle's number 8, Madison Coons. Coons works it up ahead to Andrusic. Andrusic, nice pass to Libby. Libby gets it down to, I think that's number 2. Tried to put it in front of the net. That's
Wolf.
Abby Wolf, who tried to clear or tried to cross it, but a nice job again by the defense for Mechanicsburg.
She tried to cut it back, and oops, there's a mistake by Henson again. There's a rare, but then she makes up for it right there.
Henson with the ball. Does a nice job to get it up ahead. Parks had it and lost it. Coming away with the ball for Mechanicsburg is number 10, Molly Kleinhardt. Now Greencastle Riley Henson with possession. Henson up to Andrusic. Andrusic middle of the field now, far side to Libby. Libby tries to work it over on the far side. And Greencastle lost it, now gets possession back. Again, Greencastle trying to solve this Mechanicsburg defense. Now here's Andrusic with some space, tried to get it inside. Nah. And a long shot from about 35 yards away goes way over the net.
That was Bubek, I believe.
So it'll be a goal kick for Mechanicsburg. Again, Ed, we've seen it. Greencastle, nice job on the offensive end, but it seems like every time Greencastle starts to get the offense going, the Mechanicsburg defense steps up and makes a nice play.
Yep. I've been impressed with the play of their left defender, Bella Gilliard. She's not a real skilled player, but they just have not been getting past her very often. I mean, she's basically not doing anything except destroying plays, but that's what she's there for, doing a great job.
Noblet tries to kick it up the near sideline. Ball goes out of bounds, deflected by a Mechanicsburg player. Throw in for the Blue Devils. Throw in will be taken by Shayna Overcash for Greencastle. She gets it into Andrusic. Andrusic trying to turn. Shot there by Parks, right on goal. And right into the chest of Ariel Fry. So again, the Blue Devils able to get a shot, but really not from a distance where they can do a whole lot of, where they can really threaten the net. And Fry again with a relatively easy save there.
Yeah, Parks hit it hard, but right at her again.
Goal kick up to midfield. Greencastle came away with it. Again, the Blue Devils looking to push the ball down the field. That was number 2, Abby Wolf, who tried to cross it towards the goal, but the ball will go out of bounds, and a goal kick for Mechanicsburg. 13 minutes have been played here in the second half. Mechanicsburg still holding on to the 1-0 lead. Wildcats now a little under 27 minutes away from a trip to the District 3 finals on Thursday, as the Blue Devils look to battle here to get the equalizer. Throw in for Greencastle on the far side. In front of their own bench, headed away by Mechanicsburg into the middle of the field. Fight for the ball. Comes loose. Henson gets it up ahead to Parks. Parks tries to go backside to number 8. That's Coons. Just a little too far for her and out of play.
Good idea by Parks, but again, just a little bit too much weight on that.
So again, the Blue Devils with an opportunity just missing on the pass. And the goal kick by Mechanicsburg.
Bubek broke that one up nicely.
Scramble for the ball near side in front of us. Andrusic able to get possession, tries to turn, but unable to make a move. Now she's just going to work it back across the field. Now Moats is going to work it up ahead, gets it to Noblet. Noblet looking for some space, had it kicked away.
They just have too many defenders in there.
Libby had it, lost it. Now Andrusic had it, pushed it towards goal, but cleared away again by Mechanicsburg.
Noblet had a good chance there. Made one really nice move to get free, but then before she had a chance to do anything with it, there was another defender right on her. They're tough back there.
Again, Mechanicsburg at this stage of the game just content to clear it back to the midfield and let that clock run. They have a 1-0 lead. Now we're down to 25 minutes to go in regulation. Andrusic tries to throw it up ahead. Ball goes all the way to the goal where Fry will smother it. Under 25 minutes to go in regulation. Mechanicsburg still with the 1-0 lead as they look to advance to their 4th consecutive District 3 championship game. And the Wildcats are the defending champions. Tried to get it up ahead to Engel, but a nice job there by Henson to get in front of that pass. Libby, far side to Coons. Coons tries to go around the defender, gets it up ahead to Andrusic. She has a little bit of room.
Here comes Parks.
Parks puts a shot on goal. It's going to go wide of the net and out of play. So again, and even Greencastle, when they're able to get shots towards the net, it's off from that 20 to 25 yard range where they really aren't doing a whole lot of damage.
Right. Yeah. Parks and Andrusic have scored their fair share of goals from distance this year, but tonight
just can't find room.
I think they're probably a little further out than they normally are, and they just haven't really had enough space to really crank up the shot. Actually, there have been a couple of really well hit, but they were not on goal.
Ball goes out of play on the far side. Throw in for the Blue Devils.
Greencastle's starting to compile the possessions again here. There's another shot.
Andrusic with a shot from about 25 yards away and a save by Fry. Left-footed shot by Andrusic. And again, the Blue Devils putting shots on goal.
One of these times I'd like to see her fake that shot and try to go past one other player to get it closer on goal. Here comes Engel here now.
Engel and Henson going at it. Henson does a nice job to knock the ball free, but it'll be a throw-in for Mechanicsburg. They will quickly get the ball back into play. Thrown over the head of a Blue Devil defender.
Whoa, that's dangerous there.
Ball was just kind of kicked back in front of the Greencastle net. Blue Devils were able to clear it.
Offsides.
Offsides called right there. That was number 10, Molly Kleinert. Just a step or two ahead of the defender, called for the offsides. So it will be a free kick for the Blue Devils, deep in their defensive end. Henson tries to get it back to midfield, deflected back toward the Blue Devil goal. Engel with it. She's double teamed, tried to cross it, but the ball was deflected by the Blue Devils out of bounds. Throw in for Mechanicsburg. There's a high ball kicked out of bounds by Mechanicsburg, and the Blue Devils again will take possession. Clock now down to 22 minutes to go as we approach the midway point of the second half. 21 minutes, 58 seconds to go in regulation. Mechanicsburg with a 1-0 lead. Again, the winner of this game will advance to the district finals. Both teams already have qualified for the state tournament. As the ball kicked across the end line.
Noblet tried to make a play on that and actually ended up kicking it out of bounds rather than if she had let the defender play it. It might have come out for a corner, but
it will be a goal kick for the Wildcats. Libby steps in front of that, gets possession. Mia Libby with the ball, tries to go far side. Ball intercepted by Mechanicsburg. Now Andrusic tries to get possession, but Mechanicsburg kicks it back to the midfield area. Libby tries to track down the loose ball. Blue Devils come up with it. Now here's Avery Parks far side. Parks tries to get it up ahead, and that was cleared away by Mechanicsburg. And again, I think the story of the game so far tonight has been this Mechanicsburg defense.
Yeah, you can see they clearly have a 5. They're playing like a 3-2-2, something like that, with 3 really deep and 2 other ones right in front.
Andrusic trying to find space, not having a whole lot
There's
of luck.
a
Now
chance.
she throws it into the middle to Parks.
There's a good shot.
Goal,
yeah.
But a save made by Greencastle. I think that was Maddie Coons that got the shot on goal.
Yep.
Didn't get a whole lot on the shot, and Fry was able to make the save on the far post.
He actually hit that to a great spot, but just wasn't quite hard enough. You can tell Fry's going to be hard to beat. It's going to take a really good shot.
Battle for the ball at midfield. Mia Libby comes up with it for Greencastle. She works it up ahead to Coons. Coons tries to split the defense, goes down, and a foul is called.
That must be right at the edge of the penalty area. Right at the edge, but outside.
Yeah, that's about as close as you can get and not be in the box.
That's about 2 yards away.
Will be a free kick for Greencastle.
That's only the second foul I've had called in anybody all half here.
So the Blue Devils with an opportunity here.
Henson's got her chance here.
About 20 yards from net, far side of the field.
They got to move that wall back a little bit. There's no way they're 10 yards. There we go. That looks more like it.
So an opportunity here for the Blue Devils. I thought Henson was going to take it. Now Andrusic.
Some kind of
trying to have a trick play there.
What did they call?
A whistle. I'm not sure what.
They had timeout. There's a timeout for something.
I think the official's talking to the Mechanicsburg wall.
I think he hadn't blown the whistle for him to go yet.
Yeah,
So much for that trick play.
Now they know it's coming. So I think Henson's just going to take the.
Now she gives it again to
Andrusik. Clock is running.
Well, I don't know about that.
There's Bubek high over the goal, out of play. So yeah, a good opportunity there for Greencastle. But I'm not sure what the.
Well, the first one that they tried, I think I liked the attempt on the play, but they did it before the whistle blew, and so they gave it away.
Yeah, the element of surprise was gone.
I think the second one should have just been a rip.
And Henson definitely has the leg to do that. Ball kicked out of bounds by Mechanicsburg. Henson with the throw in. Tries to get it up to Noblet. Noblet tries to turn, but the ball will cross the sideline.
And they have allowed Henson to move up a little bit into the offensive end.
Yeah, I think at this point, with 18.5 minutes to go, Greencastle may have to start getting a little bit more aggressive to try and get that goal and tie this game up.
Nice work there by Andrusik.
Tried to work it up ahead.
He gets past two players, and there's still one more there. That's just the way it's been here. They have enough people back there to just you have to beat a whole lot of them to get anything accomplished.
Kendall Motes chases down the long ball down the far sideline, kicks it out of play, and Mechanicsburg will take possession on the throw-in in front of their bench as the clock ticks down to under 18 minutes to go in regulation. Mechanicsburg with a 1-0 lead over the Blue Devils. Long ball up the field too far for the Mechanicsburg player. And Lexi Nelson will come away with the ball for Greencastle. The Blue Devil goalkeeper will punt the ball back up towards midfield. Scramble for the ball. Greencastle comes away with it. Parks trying to get it to Noblet. Both Noblet and Andrusik making a run for it. But again, the Mechanicsburg defense able to kick it out of bounds. Out of trouble, and a throw in for the Blue Devils. Noblet trying to get it to Andrusik. She tried to head it forward. Ball comes back to the midfield. Libby with a little bit of space. Gets a shot, hit a couple of bodies in front, never got to the net. And now a loose ball, Andrusik with it. Much all night long.
Or three.
And the ball taken away by Mechanicsburg.
Now here's Engel on a break.
Engel
with four Greencastle players back.
1-on-4 for Engel. See what she can do, and she loses possession of the ball.
At this point, she probably isn't too unhappy with just taking some seconds off the clock because she wasn't going to do anything against four players. I don't care how good she is.
Ball taken away by Mechanicsburg in the Greencastle end. Now, Blue Devils Mia Libby able to get it back. Libby tries to get it up ahead, too far for a teammate. Mechanicsburg with possession on the far sideline. Back to the middle of the field. The Wildcats had it, but Avery Parks able to track down the loose ball for Greencastle.
Here's Parks.
Parks across midfield with a nice little run going here. Gets by another defender. Greencastle with an opportunity here. Avery Parks tries to go around a defender. Shot on goal.
There
and
it
it's
is.
in the net for the tying goal. Avery Parks. What a play by Parks as she ties the game.
You're not going to give much better offensive play than that. She got that ball back. I think it was on this side of midfield.
Yes, she
just
did.
Barely on midfield.
About a 50-yard run for Parks. A beautiful left-footed shot from about 25 yards out into the left side of the net past Fry. And the Blue Devils, after nearly an entire game of hard work, have tied this game at 1 apiece.
And it took a ridiculously big, skillful move to do that too. That was an individual effort. She kept her body. Kyra Dillon came in to defend her, and she was right side by side, but Parks kept her off her right side, so she had room to take that shot, and she nailed it.
So Avery Parks with the equalizer, and the Blue Devils tie it with 15 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second half.
Now here comes one of those things where you finally get a goal you cannot let up. Here goes Parks again.
Here we go again. Parks with the ball. Goes far side to Coons. Coons trying to work it down the sideline. Nice job by the Mechanicsburg defense to take it away. Parks thought she had it, but Mechanicsburg able to run Parks off the ball, and it's kept in bounds
Nobody told
by
her.
the Blue Devils.
Nobody
Now,
told her that player was coming.
Parks near side. Coons going to try and kick it towards the box. Cleared away by Mechanicsburg, but right back to Parks. She's going to let one fly, and a save by Fry as Avery Parks trying to give the Blue Devils the lead.
The shot total's now up to, I think it's 22-2 in Greencastle's favor.
Ball cleared forward by Mechanicsburg. It'll be interesting to see as the Wildcats have been really in a defensive mindset for probably since midway through the first half. And all of a sudden, they're going to have to change the way they play here.
Yep.
Andrusik with the ball on the far side. Throws it into the middle, tries to get it to Noblet. She can't quite get there, and almost got there, actually. I didn't think she was going to get there. But Fry was a little slow coming off her line. She was able to make the play, but Parks made that a little bit more interesting than I thought it was going to be. 14 minutes, 15 seconds ago, tied at 1. Avery Parks with the equalizer for Greencastle. Now a long ball trying to get it to Engel. Engel tries to get around Henson. And again, Henson's done a nice job this evening limiting. But the ball does go out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Mechanicsburg. Under 14 minutes to go in regulation.
15 minutes to go. Elko and Redland are still scoreless. Looks like Mechanicsburg could have. Oh, it is a throw-in.
Could be looking at a pair of overtime games here in the semifinals.
That wouldn't be a first.
Throw in by Mechanicsburg, and Riley Henson will just kick the ball back out of bounds, and Mechanicsburg will have another throw in. Trying to get it inside. Ball cleared away by the Blue Devils. Now Parks had it, but she lost it. And the ball kicked by Cicero off a Blue Devil. And again, another throw in for Mechanicsburg. Now Greencastle tries to clear it up to Noblet.
You are right, though, John. It was a good observation because basically Mechanicsburg has really not had much on offense all game. And now you're in a situation where you need a goal. It's kind of hard to change that dynamic.
And Druzik tries to get it to Libby, and again, a nice defensive play.
Dylan makes a nice play on that one.
Now Henson tried to head it. She couldn't get it, but Bubeck was there to clean up the loose ball. Henson again with it, works it up to number 8, Coons. Coons with the ball for Greencastle.
There's
Nice
Parks.
pass
Nice
to
play.
Parks down the near sideline. Parks has Noblet, but can't quite get it to her. Ball comes free, cleared away by the Wildcats.
Yeah, their defender saw that one coming.
Engel tried to play it with a right foot, couldn't get to it. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Wildcats. Down to 12 minutes to go in regulation. Game tied 1 apiece. Avery Parks with the equalizer for Greencastle here in the second half. Battle for the ball. Moats able to come away with it for Greencastle. Tried to get it overlooked to be, tried to get it to number 2, Abby Wolf, but the ball was played away by Mechanicsburg.
I think they're 15 minutes.
Ball deflects out of bounds off a Blue Devil player. So a throw in for Mechanicsburg. Greencastle takes possession. Parks has it in the middle of the field, puts a shot on goal.
Oh!
Nice save there by Fry. And I think, Ed, if Parks could have got a little bit more air under that, we may have had ourselves a goal for Greencastle.
Yeah, that was another rip. Stoppage of play here now.
We have an injury to a Mechanicsburg player.
Fry's a good goalkeeper, no question that she was right there in the right spot and handled that one cleanly, even though it was hit pretty hard.
I think it's Kira Dillon. She may have taken a shot in the face. I saw her with her hands up around her face.
That would be a big loss for the Wildcats because she's been very, very good tonight. She's been playing the center.
The official did stop the clock with 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go, so she will stay in the game, or is she going off the field?
She has to go off because they stopped the clock, but she could come right back on.
Say the official now over there talking to the Mechanicsburg bench as Dillon is walking off the sideline. She will head back to her bench.
Oh, she's standing right there. It looks like she's gonna come back on first opportunity she can.
Didn't see exactly what happened. It happened during the shot by Parks. But again, we did have a stoppage of play.
So it's going to get put into play by Fry with a punt. There we go.
And we're back to action here. Clock ticking down to 11 minutes to go in regulation. Greencastle and Mechanicsburg tied at 1. Noblet tries to bump it forward. Nice defensive play there by Mechanicsburg.
See, Dillon's back in there already. That's her doing defense.
Yeah, it is. Now here's Coons with a shot on goal.
Oh, man.
And that just missed.
I don't think Fry hit that, but that was only about a foot and a half outside the near post. Great rip by
Noblet
Matty
trying
Coons.
to work the ball down the field. Ball came free, and Coons did exactly what you should do in that situation. Put it on net, and she just missed. And it will be a corner kick for the Blue Devils.
Guthrie taking the kick, I believe.
Nice chip into the box. Ball is free, and it goes out of bounds. But the officials will call a goal kick.
Sorry, that was Parks on that kick, not Guthrie. Couldn't see her red shoes in the corner.
Down to 10 minutes to go in regulation. Goal kick for Mechanicsburg. Headed forward by Libby.
Got to get Noblet some help. Here comes Parks.
Parks will take a
Another
shot.
rip.
And again, a nice save. Coons is there for a rebound, and she's unable to capitalize. Again, a nice play by the Mechanicsburg defense. Number 22 in there, Maggie Cicero, did a nice job. Coons was tracking that ball down, looking to.
And give Fry some credit on it again, too. She had to dive a little bit to get that one.
So some of the saves Fry made earlier in the half-head were a little bit more routine. Now she's having to work for these saves.
Yep. Parks seems to have gotten the range now. The last few have not been too high. They've been.
Goal kick for Mechanicsburg goes out of bounds. Greencastle's Shayna Overcash will throw it back into play. Andrusic
takes it to the corner.
Works it up ahead. Andrusic had a little bit of space. Now it gets free. Puts it in the box. And an opportunity there.
That looked like it almost hit the far post.
I think that was Abby Wolf chasing that down. As Andrusic crossed it to the far post.
I think she was shooting, to be honest with you. But she would not have minded if somebody headed it in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how it gets in the net as long as it goes in. So the Blue Devils another opportunity here to try and give them the lead late in the second half.
Just can't have a slip up now with somebody like Engel up there.
Again, Henson with a nice defensive play to get it away from Engel and get it back into the Mechanicsburg side of the field. Noblet tries to chase it down before it goes out of bounds, but actually it was last touched by Mechanicsburg, so a throw in for the Blue Devils.
There goes Noblet with a nice little move, but
Noblet tries to come free, but the ball comes out to Parks. Avery Parks takes it across the field, now goes far side. That's Kendall Moats, gets a foot on it, way wide of the net.
That looked like she was attempting a shot, but that should have been a cross. Chip into the middle at least.
So a goal kick for Mechanicsburg, 7:49 to go in regulation, tied at 1. Libby got a head on it, but the ball went backwards. Kendall Moats chases it down for the Blue Devils. Now a scramble at midfield. Greencastle comes up with the ball. Trying to get it to Coons. Coons with it. Right foot goes cross field. That's Wolf with the ball. She tries to go down the far sideline, trying to turn the corner. Not having much success, and the ball will go across the end line for a goal kick.
Think of nothing else. She couldn't get around the corner. She was trying to maybe create a corner kick there, but Mechanicsburg defender did a nice job on that.
Goal kick for the Wildcats. 7 minutes to go in regulation. Game tied at 1 apiece. Avery Parks scoring for Greencastle with just under 16 minutes to go in the second half to tie it. That's a great game so far this evening between these two schools. Again, the winner with the chance to play for a district title on Thursday. That game to be played at Hershey Park Stadium on Thursday, 5:30 kickoff time. Far side of the field, Mechanicsburg tries to clear it, goes off a Blue Devil player across the end line, so a goal kick for Mechanicsburg.
Once again, Greencastle doing a great job of holding this ball in here. Midfield and the defenders just not giving Mechanicsburg much room when the ball comes up. They're being very aggressive on like that play right there. They need to get the ball on this side, though, I think.
Abby Wolf tried to track that down before it crossed the sideline, but unable to get there, so a throw in for Mechanicsburg.
I think they've had a little more success on this side of their defense than they have over there.
And
not much.
Wildcats will try it again. They do get the ball in play. Back to midfield. Ball comes free and into the Greencastle end. Engel trying to go around Bubeck. Nice job there by the Blue Devil defender. Greencastle able to get their defense back and get set. Engel's just going to throw it on goal from about 30 yards away, and short hop there by Nelson, the Blue Devil goalkeeper. Nelson kicks that off the side of her foot, goes out of bounds.
The only thing I'm worried about with Nelson is she just hasn't had much action at all. You gotta hope she is ready for it when it comes her way. You know what I mean? She did handle that last shot by Engel fine.
Shipped forward,
ball
comes free. Engel puts it in the net as a defensive mistake by the Blue Devils. And Ed, you said it. With a player like Hallie Engel, you have to be so very careful. And just a small mistake by the Blue Devil defense leads to a Mechanicsburg goal.
Just one little slip up. They just didn't get a body on that ball, and it popped up, went right past the defender, and Engel, one little chance, so it makes a goal scorer.
And with just 5 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the second half, Mechanicsburg gets the goal and takes a 2-1 lead. And now the Blue Devils are going to have to go back into attack mode, probably start seeing them push the defenders up, as they're going to have to make an all-out effort here to get this tying goal.
Score was 14.
Libby had it and lost it, cleared back up to the center of the field to Henson. Henson, nice job there, has some open space, kicks it up, tried to get it to Libby. Ball came free. Coons with it now for Greencastle. Double teamed, lost possession, back up to Engel, who's just going to clear it back to the midfield area. And the ball's going to roll all the way down into the Blue Devil end. Henson's going to track it down for Greencastle. Henson across midfield tries to get it up ahead to Andrusic. Nice job there by the Mechanicsburg defense to clear it away. Blue Devils back in possession. Clock ticking down to 4 minutes. Here's Andrusic over to Coons. Coons is going to push it towards net and right into the arms of Ariel Fry. And now Fry will certainly take her time getting this ball back into play. 3 minutes, 54 seconds to go in regulation. The Wildcats with the late goal to take a 2-1 lead.
And Elko and Redland are now headed to overtime with a scoreless game.
The winner of that game will face the winner of this game Thursday for the district championship. Ball kicked out of bounds, throw in for the Blue Devils. Greencastle getting to a close to desperation mode as the clock takes down to 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the second half. Ball cleared away by Mechanicsburg, will go out of bounds. Blue Devils will quickly get a new ball, get it back in play. Coons with it at midfield, tries to go across to Libby. Too far for her. Bubeck tries to work it ahead. Ball taken away by Mechanicsburg, and they're just going to clear the ball down. And I guess there's no icing in soccer, but that's essentially what they're trying to do here. Henson will just chase the ball down, get it back to her goalkeeper.
I was going to say she wants to get right back to Henson, but
I think that's the smart play.
Yes, it is.
Henson up the near sideline.
She went one dribble too far.
Can't quite get it past the Mechanicsburg defender. And now Mia Libby's going to chase the loose ball down. 2:30 to go in regulation. Blue Devils need a goal here, trailing 2-1.
This is all seconds ticking away here.
Nelson goes far side to Wolf. Wolf gets up to Andrusic. Andrusic tries to turn in the midfield area. Making a nice run here. Gets through a couple of defenders. Up ahead to Libby. Libby gets it back to Andrusic. Couldn't quite get it. Noblet was there as well, but the ball cleared away by Mechanicsburg.
She's offside and came back.
So the Blue Devils will get the ball back into play after the offside. Under 2 minutes to go. Too far for Libby, cleared out of bounds. And again, the Blue Devils rushing to get the ball back into play. Ball comes to Mechanicsburg, and they're just content to clear the ball back into the Blue Devil end. 1:40 to go in the game. Greencastle needing a goal to send this game to overtime. Up ahead, try to get it to Libby, headed out of trouble by Mechanicsburg.
Got to take your time here. Take your time here. Find somebody that's open. There you go.
Nice pass into Parks. Parks trying to find some open space. Can't get it. Now Andrusic with the ball at the 30. She's taken to the turf.
That's Gilliard with 2. That's a foul on that one.
Foul called. Blue Devils need to hurry here, down to 70 seconds to go in regulation. Henson's going to take a free kick. She's just going to get it up to Andrusic. Andrusic looking for some open space, going to drop it back to Henson.
Give it a shot.
Henson with a shot towards goal, cleared away. Andrusic trying to get the loose ball. Now Wolf with it in the corner. Cleared away by Mechanicsburg. Under a minute to go, down to 50 seconds. Blue Devils running out of time here. Into the box, trying to get it.
It's right there. Somebody get a foot on it. Somebody get a foot on
it. Scramble in front and cleared away.
Bodies down and everything, but nothing happened.
Greencastle throws it back towards the net. 30 seconds to go. High in front of the net. Fry
with
clears it
save.
away, and Druzik had it and had a shot, but couldn't get it towards the net.
Back in there again. Coons
couldn't get a good shot off, down to 18 seconds. Henson will throw it towards the net. That's going to go out of play, and that should just about do it, Ed.
Yep.
As a goal kick for Mechanicsburg, and they will just take their time as the clock will run down. 5 seconds to go, and that will do it as the Mechanicsburg Wildcats will pick up the victory tonight, and they will advance to the PIAA District 3 finals on Thursday. And for the second year in a row, the Blue Devils are defeated in the district semifinals. Last year it was Lampeter-Strasburg. This year it's Mechanicsburg.
Well, I think what you got to say about this game is probably the better team to not win. Yeah. But Mechanicsburg's strategy was really good. Once they got that 1-goal lead, they knew what they were doing. And even after Greencastle tied it, Mechanicsburg stuck to their guns with just that one. They got that one break up front they needed. When you have a player as good as Hallie Engel, sometimes that's all you need, and she made it work for them.
So the defending District 3 AAA champions return to the district final in Mechanicsburg. Again, the 4th consecutive year they've reached the district final. And while the Blue Devils will come out on the short end of a 2-1 decision tonight, their season is certainly not over by any means. Greencastle has earned a spot in the PIAA state tournament, which will get underway next Tuesday. And Ed, and in looking at the state bracket, the 3rd place team, which would be Greencastle if Mechanicsburg would win the district championship, would face the number 2 seed out of District 12, which I believe is the Philadelphia Public League.
That's correct. That's not a bad pickup there.
And
I don't
then
think.
If either Elko or Redland would win the district championship, that would make Greencastle the 4th seed. They would travel west, where they would face the winner from the WPIAL District 7.
That's not so good.
So depending on what Mechanicsburg does Thursday in the district finals, Greencastle will either go to the Philadelphia area or they'll go to the Pittsburgh area.
We're all real big Mechanicsburg fans now, I guess. Huh?
So one thing we do know is, and this is one of the unfortunate things about the state tournament, if you're not on the home side of the bracket, you're going to travel. So the Blue Devils, if in their first appearance in the state tournament since 2014, they will be going either to Philadelphia or Pittsburgh.
And here's the stat that sticks out. Shot totals for Greencastle 26, Mechanicsburg 4. But they put 2 of them in.
That's, again, we said it all along. That's all that matters. So the Blue Devils come up just short this evening as Mechanicsburg scores in the final 5 minutes of the game to come away with a 2-1 victory over the Blue Devils. And again, Mechanicsburg now will advance to the district finals on Thursday. They will face either Elko or Redland. Again, as Ed said, that game was in overtime. And the Blue Devils will now have a week off, a week and a day off, as they will be back in action next Tuesday night in the first round of the PIAA AAA state tournament, again to face on the road either a team from District 12 or District 7, and that probably won't be known until later this weekend.
Yeah, I think they'll probably put the pairings out as soon as they can, but probably, this weekend sometime, maybe Saturday.
So that will wrap things up here tonight from Greencastle. Again, the Blue Devils battled hard, controlled the pace of play for most of the night, but Mechanicsburg able to get the winning goal late in the second half, and the Wildcats again will advance on to the District 3 final. Again, that'll wrap things up here from Greencastle. For Ed Gottwalls and Matt Rock running the camera, I'm John Freeman. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.